Good afternoon. My name is Ritu Rana. What's your name?
Ankit Kumar.
Ankit Kumar. And what's your name?
Neeti Prakash.
Neeti. Okay, so your names are 01 Ankit Kumar 11D and you are Neeti Prakash 02 11D. Ankit, which part of city do you belong to and what do you think of it?
I belong to the Dwarka sub-city, and it's a very spacious place. It has developed, it has witnessed a huge development in the past 5 years, and of course, you develop a liking for a place you live in.
Neeti, how do you plan your holiday?
I plan my holidays in such a way that they involve spending time with my family, a lot of reading and music.
That's nice. Now, Ankit, you are going to tell us about your topic, and when you have finished, Neeti will ask you a question, and then I will ask you some more questions. Would you like to begin, please?
Yes, I would like to speak about my interest in theatre. So, I was in my early teenage when I basically developed great interest in theatre and public speaking. And I was profoundly inspired by the eloquence and fluency of the speakers who used to deliver their message in the morning assembly. So I was a very introvert person in the beginning, but it was only in class 7th that my class teacher literally compelled me to participate in a English week skit. So yes, I was appreciated for it, and after that, definitely there was no looking back. And all I can say is theatre has led to the metamorphosis of a shy and timid person into a confident, outspoken and dynamic one.
Thank you, Ankit. Neeti, can you ask Ankit a question, please?
Sure. What, according to you, is the most effective way of nipping stage fright at the bud?
Well, Neeti, what I think is that children should recognize the fact that in every sphere of life, they have to do public speaking. So, even if the children are not mature enough to recognize this fact, the teachers should step in and they should encourage the children to participate in almost every competition, skit, drama, so that they can remove it at the earliest.
Okay. Ankit, why is theatre a better option than any other medium of expression?
Well, the fact that theatre, when you enact a character, it helps you to explore a person's life fully. Apart from that, the fact that you can become anybody on stage and vent out all the possible emotions and display multiple facets of the human nature really amazes me.
And do you wish to join Bollywood in near future?
Ma'am, well, personally, what I feel is that the purity and essence of the characters, which is intact in theatre, is somewhat lost in the whims and fancies of the Bollywood class. So that would be a no.
Okay, thank you. Now, Neeti, you are going to tell us about your topic, and when you have finished, Ankit will ask you a question, and then I will ask you some more questions. Would you like to begin, please?
Sure, thank you, ma'am. Today I'll be speaking about my pet dog, Max. I believe that life is made up of everyday miracles, and just when you least expect them, these miracles come out to give you everlasting joy. My miracle's name is Max. He's a lovely creature, colored black and white. I found Max while coming home from tuitions one day, on one rainy day, and the way his deep brown eyes looked into mine, and the way he snuggled into the crook of my arm, I just knew that he needed a home. He continues to be a source of joy and happiness in our family, with an undying hunger and an inexplicable love for our shoes. His energy level is phenomenal. So, and he has taught me that affection, love and joy can come from any source, even the most unexpected sources.
Okay, thank you, Neeti. Ankit, can you ask Neeti a question, please?
Yes. Neeti, while you walk across the street, you must have seen many stray dogs lying there. So what caused you to adopt Max only?
When I met Max, he was hardly a month old. And the way, as I said, the way he snuggled into my arms and those beautiful brown eyes, I just knew that he needed a home.
Okay, Neeti. And what do you hope will happen if every family adopt a street dog?
Apart from the fact that every creature will get a home, a loving family, I think it will teach a lot to the family as well about discipline, hard work and sensitivity towards animals, responsibility.
And Neeti, if you had an opportunity to work for an organization like PETA, what would you have done?
I would have definitely loved to work with such an organization. I would have definitely joined their venture because it would have helped me manifest my sensitivity towards animals at a large extent.
So now let's go to the next task. I'm going to give you a card which has information about a problem. I would like you to read the information together and then discuss how you're going to solve the problem. And you have 2 minutes to do this. I'm going to read it out for you. Every year, at least 50 classroom desks are damaged because of irresponsible behavior towards school property. With your partner, discuss how this problem could be tackled.
Well, Neeti, what I think is that, of course, when we were children back then, we belonged to the junior category of students. We also enjoyed scribbling on those desks and writing all sorts of funny
I'm
things.
pretty sure because all sorts of creativity is displayed on those desks.
Yes,
but
indeed.
only when you grow up a little, you realize that it's a priceless commodity. Don't you think so?
Yes, but what I think is that children also need to realize the fact that every year funds are wasted on painting those desks, on repairing those desks. So don't you think it's a bad habit?
Absolutely, I agree. I think the children should realize what they are responsible for, and they should be paid. They should pay for it accordingly. What do you think?
Well, I don't consider fining as much of a solution, although it needs to have a proper system,
So-
and that itself is a tedious task.
Okay, how about an alternative solution? The children should be asked to paint their own desks. Be responsible for your own actions. What do you think?
Like, actually, you're encouraging child labor.
I do not believe that's child labor because they are not being asked to work in dingy cells or slog their daylight hours. They are just being asked to be responsible for what they have.
Very true, very true. But what I think is that you should take responsibility for your actions. That would be
I think that
in the right
We
direction.
both would agree on that.
But
Okay, can you agree on a solution and what is it?
I think something that we both would agree on is that there should be a balanced system of fines and punishments, and the main agenda is to make the children realize their responsibility.
And do you think your solution will be effective enough?
yes, if the steps are taken in the right direction and followed to the end, it will help us definitely to curb the problem.
And how will you get to the root of the problem?
The root of the problem is that we need to realize children are children and they have this excess energy, and the first thing is that we need to make them realize that it's their responsibility to take care of the commodities provided by the school. Don't you agree?
I agree definitely. The best way to stop this problem is that we can channelize the energy into a different direction so that they don't look for the funny elements in those desks.
Absolutely.
Instead, they use their energy somewhere else.
Absolutely.
And what other things do you think you should consider when trying to solve the problem?
I do believe at this age the children are very vulnerable, so we need to be sensitive towards their emotions, not to ostracize them for such things.
Yes, instead of just scolding and punishing them, we should understand that we also did that. We also did those things back then.
Should think
So,
from their
yes.
mind.
Yeah, please stop there. That is the end of the test. Thank you.